rights of bailer and bail against any wrongdoer. The wrongdoer here refers to the third party. Okay, what does it say? Suit by bailer and bailee against wrongdoer. What does it mean? They have got a legal remedy. If a third person wrongfully deprives a bailee, who is a bailee? One who has the possession of goods. One, if somebody is depriving the bailee the use of the goods bailed or doing them injury, bailee is entitled to use such remedies as the owner might have used. So, if somebody is harming the owner might take legal remedies, no? Just like that, now what happened? Bailee is also entitled to take the legal remedies as if he is the owner. Okay? And either the bailer or bailee may bring a suit against third party. Next, apportionment of relief or compensation obtained by such suits. What does it mean? Whatever is obtained by way of relief or compensation in any such suit shall between the bailer and bailee be dealt with according to their respective interest. Okay. Now, whatever is obtained by relief? You are putting a case on the third party. No, you may get a relief because you are being wronged. How will you apportion? As it is decided between bailer and bailee. The compensation is as between bailer and bailee be dealt according to their respective interests. Now, termination of bailment. What does it mean? When will the bailment be terminated? See, I have given my car for repair. So, it is a case of bailment. When will it be terminated? On expiry of stipulated period, what does it mean? I am telling that car garage owner, after 1 week I will take my car. What does it mean? After 1 week I will come and ask my car back. If the goods were given for a stipulated period, contract shall terminate after the expiry of the period. On fulfillment of purpose, what does it mean? I gave the car for repair. As soon as the car is ready, the repair is done, I can take the car. By notice. What is it? Where bailee act in a manner which is inconsistent with the terms of the bailment, the bailer can always terminate the contract by giving a notice to the bailee. What does it mean? I have given my car for repair. Bailee, however, is taking the car for a free ride every day. Bailer came to know that. What will happen to the bailer? Bailer can immediately terminate the contract of bailment by giving a notice. Gratuitous bailment. Gratuitous means what?
With no consideration.
Without consideration. Can be terminated by the bailer at any time by giving a notice. However, it should not cause loss to the bailee. Okay. In such case, loss exceeds benefit, then bailer must compensate. Next, by death. What does it mean? Gratuitous bailment terminates upon the death of either bailer or bailee. I have given a book for freely to my friend. Suddenly, what happened? Friend died. So, what I do? Immediately go to the house and get back the book. So, what is it? Immediately upon the termination or death of the either the bailer or bailee, gratuitous bailment comes to an end. Destruction of subject matter. What does it mean? If original contract of the bailed goods does not exist or is destroyed, contract is automatically terminated because purpose is fulfilled or performance of contract is impossible. I told the garage owner that I will bring my goods, my car for repair tomorrow morning. Today night, what happened? A fire came and my car got burnt. Tomorrow, can I go ahead with my repair? No, I can't. Why? Subject matter is destroyed. Contract becomes void in nature. Therefore, bailment is impossible. So, what is this? Expiry of fixed period. I told 1 week. After 1 week, it is expiring. Achievement of the object. I want to repair it. The car's repair is done. I can take back the goods. Death of bailer or bailee. Immediately putting end. Inconsistent use of goods. You give a notice. Destruction of subject matter. Contract becomes void. Finder of lost goods. This you might have studied in foundation or CPT as whatever may be. Finder of lost goods is similar to that of bailment. Okay. So one of the form of bailment is finder of lost goods. Another one form is pledge. Okay. Finder of lost goods means what?
Finding money.
On a way you are finding a wallet. However, you know that there is one address, the identity of the proof of identity is there with regard to the person. What's your duty? Go and hand over to the police, or you take steps to find out the person, hand it over to him. Okay. So, right of the finder, is he a owner? No. He may sue for specific reward offered. What does it mean?
If any reward is offered.
See, the goods has been lost. So what has happened is that owner has given an ad in newspaper. If somebody is finding my wallet, he will be adequately rewarded. Now I have found out the wallet. I am also cross verifying the address, name, everything is okay. So what I am seeing, I am also looking at that. I am aware of the Add. Now I am cutting that, taking this wallet and going with the owner and claiming the reward. Should I be given? Yes. May sue for specific reward offered. What does it mean? If he is not giving, if he is refusing, I can always sue. Who can sue? Finder of lost goods can sue. Why? Can always sue for specific reward offered if he is aware of the same. If he is aware of the same. Okay. Finder has no right to sue the owner for compensation for trouble and expense voluntarily incurred by him to preserve the goods and to find the owner, but he may retain the goods against the owner until he receives compensation. What does it mean? If the reward is not given, until then he can keep it with himself. You give me the reward. You told you'll give the reward. No, you give me the reward. I will hand back your goods. Where the owner has offered specific reward, the finder may sue reward for that and may retain the goods. The finder of lost goods can ask for reimbursement for expenditure incurred for preserving, but also for searching the true owner. If the real owner refuses, finder cannot sue but retain the goods. What does it mean? What he can sue? He can sue for reward. He cannot sue for compensation for the expenditure. See, it is a very high worth goods. I have taken steps to preserve it. I have incurred some cost. Can I sue the original owner if he is not giving me the expense? No. However, what I will do is I can retain the goods. If he has announced some compensation, can I sue? Yes. So, finder can sue for the reward, but what he cannot sue? He cannot sue for his reimbursement of expenditure. Got it? The real owner has announced any award. The finder is entitled to receive the award. Right to collect the reward is primary and superior right, even more the right to seek reimbursement of expenditure. That is why finder cannot sue for expenditure. Finder may sue for the reward. So, which is given more priority? Reward. That is why right to collect reward is called primary. Right to reimbursement of expenditure is secondary in nature. Got it? When the finder of lost goods can sell it? Goods are perishable. First point. Otherwise, second point. He is finding. He is not able to track the original owner. What he has got option? Sell it. Okay. So, when a thing which is commonly the subject of sale is lost, if the owner cannot be found with reasonable diligence, what does it mean? The finder of goods has taken enough steps to identify the owner, but he couldn't do it. That is what being told. Owner cannot be found with reasonable diligence, or if he refuses upon demand to pay the lawful charges of the finder may sell it when the good thing is in danger of perishing or losing the greater part. Perishable goods, tomatoes. So I cannot keep it for 1 year. So I have to sell it off within 2 or 3 days. When the lawful charges of the finder in respect of the thing found amount to 2/3 of the value. This is important. Value of goods is 100 rupees. Already I have incurred 85 rupees. I can sell it. What is it? Lawful charges of the finder in respect of the thing found amounts to 2/3 of the value. When it is 100 rupees, when it is crossing 2/3 means how much? 66, 67 rupees itself I can start selling it. Okay. So what are the two occasions when you can sell it? When a thing which cannot be, the normal owner cannot be found after reasonable diligence. Then the goods are perishable in nature. Third,
if you have spent more 2/3 of the amount
of the value of the goods, he can have a right to sell it. The finder though has no right to sell the goods found in the normal course. He may sell if the real owner cannot be found, if reasonable efforts or the owner refuses to pay the lawful charges subject to the following. What is it? When the article is in perishable nature and the lawful charges is 2/3 or more. General lien and particular lien. What is the meaning of general lien? What is particular lien? Remember?
Yes, general lien as in your securities, personal securities may also be attached. If the recovery amount is less, that it is possible with policy holders who are
The bankers,
factors,
all those things. Bankers, income tax authorities, customs, everybody have got general lien. What is particular lien?
Only that particular property can be attached to recover the losses.
Okay. Now, where the bailee has, in accordance with the purpose of the bailment, rendered any service involving the exercise of labor, he, in the absence of the contract to the contract, have a right to retain such goods until he receives due remuneration for the services he has rendered in respect of them. What does it mean? I gave my car for repair. Okay, it is with the garage owner. Now he has repaired it. And he's telling, look, I'll hand over provided you give me the charges of 5,000. I refuse to give 5,000. What he can do?
He can keep it.
He can keep the car until I pay 5,000 rupees. So, if I am paying 5,000, what he will do? He will release the car. Can he come and attach, yes, take any other property from my house? No. Only the car he can retain it. That is what being told. This is for bailey. Bailey, in accordance with the purpose of bailment, rendered any service involving skill in respect of the goods bail in the absence of contract, has a right to retain such goods until he receives a remuneration. Okay, so what is it? When the remuneration is given, what he has to do? He has to give it back goods. Okay, so what kind of lien? Particular or general? Particular lien. So as soon as the due is finished, you can't retain the goods, give back it. Now, I am entering into a contract telling that I don't have any lien. I am entering into a contract with the car owner telling that I will not excise my lien. After that, if he is not paying the due, can I excise my lien? No. That is what being told in the absence of a contract. If there is no contract, the contract can always be specific and ask for any kind of demand. If there is a contract which says that right of lien cannot be exercised, then you shouldn't. But if there is no contract, then you have to exercise your particular lien. Okay. Towards such remuneration, bailey can retain the goods. Such a right to retain the goods is a right of particular lien, no general lien. Okay, it is only particular lien. He, however, does not have the right to sue. Okay, only he has got the right to retain, but he has not got the right to sue. Remember, in bail for finder of lost goods, he has, with regard to expenditure, he can retain, but he cannot sue. Here also same thing. Here, with regard to the due for remuneration, he can retain the goods, but he has got no right to sue. Where the bailey delivers the goods without receiving his remuneration, he has a right to sue the bailer. What is it? Bailey is delivering the goods without receiving the remuneration, he has a right to sue the bailer. In such a case, particular lien may be waived. What does it happen? When you are retaining the goods, you don't have the right to sue. Now you are waiving your retaining the goods. We are waiving our right to retain the goods. I return back the car to you. However, now I have the right to sue. So, when I have the right to retain, I will not have the right to sue. When I have the right to sue, I don't have the right to retain. That is what we told. When he is delivering the goods without receiving the remuneration, he has a right to sue the bailer. What does it mean? In such a case, particular lien is waived off. The particular lien is also lost if the bailey does not complete the work within the time agreed. What does it mean? I am asking within 1 week you have to return my car repaired. I am not even repairing it. After that, can I excise my lien? No. I just broke the agreement in first case itself. Come on, tell me. Finder of lost goods, what are the points? Or tell me, when is termination of bailment happens? Okay.
Achievement of purpose.
Okay.
Inappropriate use.
Okay.
Destruction of
Subject matter. Then notice with the inconsistent use of goods. Then finder of lost goods, what are the points?
Yes. The finder has the right to sue for the reward.
But not for the
Expenditure.
for expenditure. What he can
He
do?
may retain the
Goods. Okay. Then what else? Other points?
If
Okay. Or okay. Then general lien and particular lien. Bailey's lien is normally particular lien. Okay. So here, next one. General lien of bankers, factors, wharfingers. Who are all these people? These are all either the government authorities or the enforcement authorities. If you see bankers, factors, wharfingers, attorneys, policy brokers, these people have got higher stake. So you can't restrict only with the particular lien. You should give them a broad scope. Therefore, what they are telling, bankers, factors, wharfingers, attorneys, in the absence of the contract to the contrary, retain as a security for a general balance, but no other persons have a right to retain and as a security for such balance goods bailed to them unless there is an express contract to the effect. What does it mean? What does it mean? Look, normally bankers, factors, attorneys, policy brokers, finches have this right. Can any other people have this generally? No. However, when that other party, the bailey, wants to have more security, he is asking for a general lien and you have agreed and you have signed the contract. Can he enforce a general lien? Yes, that's what told. But no other person have a right to retain as a security for such goods, such balance goods bailed to them, unless there is an express contract to that effect. Okay, so if you want a general lien, you can, if you are putting it in contract, that person can enforce a general lien. Got it? Under the lien of general lien, goods cannot be sold but only can be retained for their use. Right of lien can be waived through a contract. What does it mean? Whether you want to enforce more rights or you want to waive it off, you can have a contract and go ahead and with that particular contract. General lien versus a particular lien. General lien is being told in 171 section. Here this is told in 170. Here what is it? General lien means for the general balance of the account. Here only specific goods. Which is automatic? Particular lien is automatic. Why? It is implied. Your common sense says, look, I am not paying for your repair. It means you have to retain it. Here it is not automatic, but it is agreed through an agreement. What does it mean? When you are taking a loan from a bank, you are signing everything. In that contract, it will be written. If you are not paying the dues, we have the right to attach all your property. You are signing it. It comes to effect only through an agreement. It is excised only by the name. Okay? Here, particularly, only there should be labor or skill involved. Remember, I repaired, but I didn't get my dues. Therefore, I get particularly. Bankers, do they do any skillful work? No. They have just advanced the loans. What about warfinches, policy brokers? They are just stakeholders. That's it. They may or may not do labor or skill. Okay. Only such persons are specified. Specified persons can only have generally in here. Bailey, finder of goods, pledgee, unpaid seller, agent, partner, everybody have got particularly. Got it?